The senior economics reporter Steve Leisman is here. The actual way that this is going to work, though, Treasury still has some time to work out the actual details.
We're hearing something like a couple weeks. They had
that this is a plan that was brought together under his leadership.
Say that again?
The president just came out and spoke in the last half hour and said this is a plan that was brought together under his leadership.
Yeah, right. It is. After the Republicans chimed in and the House Republicans. Listen, there's no doubt. There's no.
Well, let's stick to the news.
Now it is. Now it is. Now what we're talking about.
As he mentions, this is a very fluid situation. He's going to be monitoring it. We will, too, and we'll have more on this story, again, as developments come. Thanks, Charlie. Confidence to the markets.
Yes.
But that's not necessarily meaning that it's a fix for all the problems in the economy right now.
I think you're right on that. It's not a fix.
What's the best case scenario for the economy, assuming this legislation passes?
Well, I think the best case scenario is that it locks the credit so that the average guy.
His guess is that we still wind up in a recession despite anything that happens with this, and that his best case scenario is you start looking for an uptick in the economy, an improvement in the economy in the second half of 2009. Do you think things are that dire?
Well, I think things are pretty dire. There's no doubt about that.
Watch this. Also coming up this morning, we'll have more on the plan that Congress is considering today. We've got the former CEO of Solomon Brothers joining us right here on set. Andy Serwer, Fortune, he's going to be with us for the rest of the hour as well. And Fargo not stepping in. This is a situation where the FDIC is going to be absorbing some of the losses beyond $42 billion on Wachovia loans, is what they're saying.
Citigroup to absorb up to $42 billion losses. Oh, that'll.
And FDIC, so is that a reason that Wells Fargo might look at this and say, no, thank you? Confidence is what people are worried about at this point. Does Congress's plan do enough, and is it here quickly enough to restore confidence to the markets?
This one was already,
This one was too late. What exactly is happening with this Wachovia deal with the FDIC? And Charlie, where can you fill us in with things right now?
Well, here's a kind of interesting aspect, because I did speak with, over the weekend, we were reporting.
Why not? That's a big protection, and whether or not that counts against the
Representative Marsha Clyburn, who said she was leaning against voting yes. She was leaning towards voting no on this package today. She said she'd like to see things like mark-to-market taken away. Do you think that'd be crazy to get rid of mark-to-market accounting? Bigger problem than people had anticipated to let that bank go under. In hindsight, do you think Lehman should have been allowed to go under?
I asked her that earlier.